I set out clearly in the House of Commons last week why it is that we believe the Russian state is culpable for the incident that took place, for the acts that took place, for the use of this nerve agent on the streets of Salisbury. They have the capability. This nerve agent was one from a group of Novichoks that were developed by the Soviets. Russia has the capability and, I believe, the motive and intent. And this is part of a pattern of behaviour we see from Russia across Europe. This happened in the United Kingdom. It could have happened in another country. And our international allies have been strong in their support for us and their recognition that culpability leads to the Russian state.
Was Vladimir Putin therefore lying last night in Moscow?
I'm clear that what we have seen shows that there is no other conclusion but that the Russian state is culpable for what happened on the streets of Salisbury.
What further sanctions are available to you, and also what will the chemical weapons experts have access to? Will they, for example, be able to go to the hospital and see the people affected by this incident?
Well, the organisation for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons will be arriving in the UK today. We expect them today. They'll be talking to the police about the samples that they can take, because we want to ensure that this nerve agent is independently verified. That's the job they'll be doing. They'll be obviously talking about what samples they need to have access to, and we will ensure that we make sure that they have what they need to be able to independently verify this nerve agent.
Okay, one final point on that. In relation to reports in the Telegraph this morning about possibly exhuming bodies in relation to this of former Russians who may have died in suspicious circumstances, is there anything off limits in this investigation for investigators?
Well, the investigators at the moment are obviously focusing clearly on what happened in Salisbury, and there are hundreds of police officers who are involved, and investigators who are involved in that. It is a matter for the police as to whether they feel that there are any previous cases that need to be investigated further, but their first focus will be on the current investigation.